Okay, well, welcome everyone. Thank you, Chavi madam, for inviting. For the rest of the members, welcome to Guru Schools. My name is Dev Karlekar. Those who have attended our counseling session, you might have spoken to me before. This is about 8 to 10 week training program, wherein you will have a good blend of theoretical as well as practical learning. Please also remember to attend the job placement and RRRP sessions. Okay, so there is a technical training, meaning for Selenium QA automation, there'll be 3 sessions every week around this time, you know the schedule. And there'll be 4 sessions which are primarily focused on your job placements. Okay, there'll be RRRP team, reference ready resume preparation team, that will focus on building up your resume, giving you our past projects, our past clients, and accordingly, considering your past experience, we will be working on your resume. And the second thing will be the job placement team. Once your resume is ready for marketing, then the job placement team, which works with various Fortune 5000 clients, global outsourcing, Indian outsourcing, US, Canadian preferred vendors, they will be marketing your resume for different positions. Okay. Keep an eye on the communication which happens primarily in 2 groups. One is the Selenium QA training group. Second one is a GuruSchool students group. The difference between the 2, the Selenium QA group is focused more on the Selenium QA related training, whereas the GuruSchool students group is a generic group. It's a larger group where all across our 14 practices, primarily 14, 15 practices students are there, those who are actively seeking job in the job market. So for any particular requirement pertaining to Selenium will be posted in Selenium group as well as in the GuruSchool students group. Whereas in a Selenium group, primarily along with the job requirements, Chavi and Anand sir will be posting the link for the training sessions and things like that. Okay, so Chavi, Anand both have lived in India as well as in US. Combiningly, they have more than 35 plus years of experience working in QA. They have a pretty widespread experience. Please make good use of their experience for a simple reason. Both of them have worked for different domain, and they have started their journey from manual QA all the way to automation QA. So these are hands-on experience professionals, QA professionals, who also have a good experience in training. Okay, as an organization, we have been in the training and consulting realm of the business for more than 23 years. So we know what it takes to help you get a job. Okay, so not only train, but also to place. We simply ask you 2 things. Number 1, to give your 100%, and number 2, please stay consistent and vigilant. Okay, meaning the training links are posted. Remember to attend the training. And whenever the job placement and RRRP reference ready resume preparation sessions are posted, unless you are in a mission critical work or any kind of a family health emergency, otherwise please try to attend. Unless you are working or having some health issue or some other issue, please remember to attend it. This is your career, so the person who's going to give 100% will be you. Selenium QA is one of our top 3 practice. Okay, meaning this is where we train every year, train and place every year between 42 to 48 kind of candidates. This training is repeated at least 5 times in a calendar year. So for those who may have difficulty continuing in light of holidays and all, one good thing is you can always repeat on hundreds of the session which Chavi and Anand sir have conducted. So before joining every session, the trick of fast learning is go through the previous recording and go through the previous archive of the training, because they teach you kind of unstructured training course study material. So whatever they have taught you in the previous session, more or less, they will be repeating in these sessions also. What differs is the student candidate participation. So the trick here, so that you don't go, walking in an unknown territory, you fall back on the previous learning, go through those sessions, understand the day one of the previous batch and the day one of this batch will be more or less same thing, day 2, day 3, day 5, day 10. Okay. So the more and more you fall back on the previous recording, the more you understand the course curriculum, what to expect. That will give you not only confidence, but also knowledge. And then you become more of an interactive and more passive participative student, which is what the need is. Nobody learns in mother's womb. Given an opportunity, we all learn. Okay. So I understand there'll be some question mark and hesitancy, and you will be wondering and wondering, but all I request is have a faith in yourself and have a faith in us. Okay. If you're willing to give your 100% and if you're willing to hold our hand, we will take you to the finish line. Okay. There is absolute no doubt about that, for a simple reason. If you're in USA, that's a $25 trillion economy, more than 25 trillion economy. If you're in Canada, that's about 3 trillion economy. Combiningly, we are living in about 28 trillion economy. So there are enough opportunities, particularly in IT, which gets dominated by the Asian American, primarily from South Asia, the Indian subcontinent. Most of you have that heritage. So that's your strength. Okay. And we will give you that wisdom and that secret recipe, whatever it takes, not only to learn, but also to earn. So if you give your 100% and attend most of this session, what will happen? Within 2 weeks, you will understand what you're getting into. And by the end of 6 weeks, you will be market ready in terms of you'll be halfway through your learning, plus your resume will be ready, and plus you will slowly, steadily looking at the other senior consultant, you will also slowly, steadily start marketing. So by the 8th and 10th week, I want all of you to be in the realm of actively submitting your resume for various positions, getting vendor interviews, client interviews, and a job. Considering we're in December month, this is the slowest time of the year. So along with enjoying the holiday season, please remember to also study as well as enjoy the learning. Okay. The more we sweat in peace, the less we bleed in war. So in second, third week of Jan, the business will start opening up. That's where you will see more action. Okay. And wishful thinking, by sometime by February, all of you should be in the job market, actively participating, submitting, interviewing for various roles. Okay. Whatever it takes for you to get a job, whether it's a weekday, weekend, morning, evening, afternoon, we are at your service. I diligently request you to plan your schedule, avoid the last minute 11th hour hustle. You should know who your HR is. That HR will be your point of contact throughout the journey of your learning, earning, as well as project support. Along with that, even the trainers will be helping you. There are a lot of reference material which is archived in Google Excel sheet. Those who are already going through that know what it is. Those who don't know what it is, please request Chavi madam or your HR to give you access of that sheet. That's more or less from our side. It's like been there, done that. We have done this. We have over 6,000 successful candidates for the last 23 years been placed. So I know many of you may be doing this for the first time, but have a faith in us. That's all I can say. Again, welcome you at GuruSchools. Our best wishes on behalf of the organization. Happy learning as well as happy earning, because unless you make money, we cannot make money. So our success is in your success. Have faith, have positivity and persistence. That's all from my side, Chavi madam. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and you can start the session. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you so much for the lovely motivation. So today, it's our first day. So I would like to, give an introduction. Hello, Anand. How are you? Anand is our second trainer.
Hi.
First is like me, Chavi, and second is Anand. So yes, Anand, you would you like to say something about
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
We are
So
starting a
thanks,
new
Nalini.
batch. Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome guys on board for the batch 10 that we are starting from today. I am Anand, based out in Bangalore, having around 25 years of experience in IT overall, and passionate about training. And I'm a corporate consultant, like Chavi, and GuruSchools. To second Devsar's echo, like we follow the track from week 1 to week 8 diligently as per the schedule, and we are there to help you out throughout the journey. And I think from the last 9 batches we have seen many technical and non-technical people who are actually getting the training, and they're upgrading their skills from various roles to the testing role, which is one of the easier way to get into the IT, because relatively testing is a relatively easy to learn and adopt to get into a various job positions. And we cover here manual testing and automation and so on. We will learn that. But what we do, what we are differentiator in Guru Schools is we are more hands-on. We give the training on theoretical sessions, but emphasis will be more on practical sessions. So since we both Chavi and me having 2 decades of experience in IT, so we are there to help you out with our experience. We are ready to give whatever that doubts you have, clarifications. We make it more interactive, and we will be learning from each other, right? So the thing is, whatever the topics that we are going to learn, we are going to make it more interactive, more hands-on, and the sessions will be recorded, and you guys can come back to us anytime to ask questions. So that's how it is, and we have a dedicated HR team, as Dev sir said, and you guys can update your profiles during mid or at the end of the track, so that you can put the right keywords, and we will give you the reference resume sessions also, and we will be helping you. The concerned HR will be helping you out in penetrating your profiles to various job positions at the end of the uh, trainings, right? So, but what we help as a trainers is we will be helping you in upgrading your skills in the Selenium automation and various technologies related to manual testing, automation, and so on. So this is about 6 to 8 weeks journey. The first half will be taken by Chavi, and I will take over from Chavi from the second half, like after 3 or 4 weeks. That's how we divide the work. And but in it doesn't mean you can ask any questions to any of us in the group or individually also, and we are there to help you out. Whatever the clarifications, settings, configurations, right, the concepts, we can repeat it 100 times also. So do not hesitate to ask questions. The more questions you ask, and we get more energy to answer. Even if you do not know, we will get back to you with the relevant answers. So that's how the understanding goes between the trainers and between the participants. So I wish best of luck for all the participants, and be interactive. The more you interact, the better you learn. That's what I feel. And learn, practice, and be more interactive. That will stay for long in your brain. So in order to be more confident, you have to practice a lot, be interactive during the sessions, and practice, and also we need to discuss. These are the key important takeaways that you have to do during the learning. So wish you good luck, guys. And it will be good if everybody turn on your videos for a few seconds, and you can introduce yourself, maybe after Chavi's introduction. Yeah, one by one, maybe. Thanks, Chavi.
Yeah, thank you, Anand. Thank you so much. Yeah, so my introduction is I'm Chavi Sharma. Currently, I'm working as a automation tester in Sybase, and I have experience of 15 years in IT industry. In between also I had gaps. So uh, like almost 9 years of gaps in my career. So don't think that if you have gap you cannot start over again. So that is one thing I wanted to tell you, that even though you have a gap, career gap, we are here to help you out to fill that gap. And the thing is, we want your full uh, support to get you in job. Okay, so that is what that is all I wanted to say. So can you all go and give your introduction one by one? So first thing is Dipesh. We'll go with alphabetical order. So Dipesh, would you like to give some introduction before we start our session?
Yes, I am Dilpesana. I've been working as a technician since more than 8 years, and I have completed a Bachelor of Computer Application since a long time. And I got an opportunity from the Guru School to get the training and placement. So I am really interested to join this class, and hopefully I will get after learning the training, and I will be get the job in the market. So that's I would like to know. I would like to say thank you.
Chavi, you are on mute.
Okay. Okay, good, Dipesh. So welcome to
Thank
the
you.
GuruSchools.
Thank you.
Next is
Then
Jalpa.
Dimpesh, where are you based out in USA?
And then New Jersey.
Okay, okay. So you're working for which company? What
I'm
is your
working for
role?
it's an electronic company, and
Electronic
yeah, I've been working as a technician.
technician. Okay. Friend,
Yeah,
since how long?
since maybe 8 or 9 years.
Okay,
I'm still working there. So
okay, good. So thank you. Thanks for
thank
your quick introduction.
thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So Jalpa. Jalpa, I think you joined last batch.
Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Yeah,
Jalpa.
but I
You
didn't
couldn't
attend
join
that. Hi. Yeah, I couldn't join any of the lecture live.
any of
So
the
my
lecture.
name is Chalpa. I am living in a New Jersey. Yeah, I am living in a New Jersey, and I am from non-IT background. So I have a experience.
Jalpa,
Okay.
whenever we introduce, you guys please turn on your videos so that we will get to see each other, because it's all about remote, right? So we will have a personal touch. We will get to know each other, at least to some extent, a better extent. So we can associate you guys well, at least during the introduction. It's okay if you can't do it now, but maybe in the later sessions, so that we can have a we can associate
Yeah,
each other.
right now
Yes.
I am on the way, so I turned off my video.
Okay, I understand. So what do you do, Jalpa? Actually, what do you do for living?
Right now, I'm not doing anything because I have a 1-year-old son.
Okay, okay. All right. Take care.
Because of baby, I'm not working. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jalpa. Next is Nathan. Sorry if I couldn't pronounce your name properly.
Hey, hi. This is Matangi Vinod.
No. Okay.
Hi. I'm living in Canada, Toronto, Canada. Uh, I'm housewife. I got my HOEAD. Uh, that's my background.
Okay. So
My
what
apologies. I
education-
couldn't make the video this time. Let me do it by next session.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. What education you have done?
Actually, I had MSc IT, but I worked in customer care support. After that, after marriage, I can't continue my job. So now I'm looking for
Okay. So can I call you Mathin? That is okay.
it. Matangi is my name. Anything is fine.
Okay.
Where are you basically from, Matangi? Just a curious question. I mean, from India.
Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Yeah, South India.
Yeah, Chavi is based out in Pune, and I'm based
Oh,
out in Bangalore.
oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Mathur.
you. Thank you.
So next is Maulik. Maulik, could you tell me about yourself?
Oh, did you say Maulik?
I don't know. I see the name Maulik
Y-
here.
Yeah, I think it's I just joined from my husband's laptop. That's why maybe.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Payal. It's Payal
Fine.
Patel.
Mhm.
I also joined last batch, but I joined like middle of the batch, so I'm joining this batch.
Okay.
So yeah, currently I'm living in Canada, British Columbia, Canada, and yeah, I'm from non-IT background. I was working as a food service supervisor, but since last 2 years I'm on maternity leave. I also had a 1 year baby boy. That's why. So now I want to join in IT, so I can get some work from home. Yeah, that's
Since
all.
you attended halfway through in the last batch, you can share your experience in a short, brief way, Payal, so that it will be highlight for everybody. Yeah, insight for everybody.
Yes, it was nice experience. I almost learned pretty much everything. But yeah, I couldn't join like full batch because I was like I joined middle of the batch, so I was just I was watching like previous recording, so I couldn't catch up with current classes. But I learned pretty much everything. So I just want to start again so I can have I can catch up everything. It was like it was nice experience, and I learned a lot from Chavi ma'am and from you, answer.
Thank you, Payal. So
Thank you.
basically, see that is another advantage, guys, for the new participants. So you can continue if at all you drop out, or if you want to attend the next sessions, you are welcome to attend in the subsequent batches. That is another advantage apart from what we share the recordings, right? So okay, thank you, Payal.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Payal. Yes, so you can always join our next batches also. Whoever is joined current batch can also join the next batch, and how much ever you repeat your concept, then only you will be able to deliver it to the client. So it is very important to repeat and revise your whatever you learn. Otherwise, you will keep forgetting. So it's a good thing that you join our all the batches which is going on in the future also. Next is Nalin Kumar. Hi, Nalin.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, my name is Nalin Kumar, and I am based from India, Gujarat, and right now I am living in New Jersey, USA. Last batch I have joined the middle of the batch, but I would like to continue starting from the fresh one. I like the teaching, the way of the teaching of the Anand sir is very nice teacher, because I started middle of the batch. He is teaching very well. This is my past experience. So I would like to join from the first session. So that's why I'm starting over here.
Thanks,
Thank
Nalin.
you.
Chavi, you will start enjoying Chavi's trainings also, since you missed the Chavi's
Yeah, I
training.
missed. That's why I'm
So,
starting. That's why I'm starting. I start from there.
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Welcome you.
That's what I wanted to say, that Nalin has joined, I think, in a between and good that you have started over again. So it will be.
I
It
think
will be good.
I think I have joined your session, and after that, then Anand are starting the sessions. So I have just joined only one session from you.
One session of mine. Okay.
Yeah, but both teachers are very nice. So I would like to start from one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nitya, I know Nitya. Nitya is like our previous student. Would you like to say something, Nitya? Mm. as your experience in previous batch.
Nithya, you need to unmute. You are speaking, but you are on mute.
Oh, yeah. No, I tried unmuting. I don't know. It didn't work. Okay. So I have like 5+ years of manual testing experience in India. And as well, I have like 10+ years of career gap. Currently, I'm not working. I'm currently living in Naperville, Illinois. So yeah, actually, I was in batch 9, but I missed around like 4 to 5 sessions. I joined like on day 5 or day 6 sessions. So I just want to catch up all the missed sessions. So I guess I'll feel more comfortable if I attend the sessions again and again. So I'll get more knowledge, and that's the reason.
Good,
Yes.
good, Nithya. Actually, that's how we learn. The more you participate, the more you involve, the more you learn. So
Yeah.
that's what I keep telling. Next time, maybe at, in the mid or end of this batch training, you should be in a job. So that's the objective for us. So
Yeah.
since you already have some experience, about 5+ years, with a gap, of course, in between, but it shouldn't matter as long as you have the valid visa to work and in US or wherever you are based out, Canada. The attitude to learn towards learning is very important, and how we showcase ourselves is plays an important role. So next time, in the mid or end of this batch, you should be in a job. That's
Yeah,
my
sure. Thank you. Thank you.
And you will be discussing about how you got into the job and how is your experience and journey.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
That's what we expect from you.
So any support, Nithya, required related to testing or the referrals, the best way to circulate your resume is to distribute with your known contacts and be active in the professional networks, and that's how the things will work, right? The personal touch, right? The referrals, the personal referrals with the relatives, friends, that is what is going to work. Whatever the job related to QA, whether it is contract, whether it is permanent, do not look twice before you accept for the job, but keep applying. And once you get the interview call, be confident. Whatever the support is required from our end, we will be there to help you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nitya. Pallavi. Hi, Pallavi. Pallavi is also from our previous batch. So would you like to say something?
Hi, Chavi. Hello, Anand sir. How are you?
Doing good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I have been an ex-student, like batch 8. I've just wanted to revise everything again, especially the automation part, because I need a lot more practice. So I wanted to continue again.
Yeah.
Good.
So maybe you can take a session, half an hour session for the new participants, so that the best way to learn is to teach others.
I've not reached that far.
No, like the next student, like Pallavi, I told yesterday only that when we were discussing about the, she want to enroll the class, and we were discussing, and then I said that when you teach me, it will be like you will come with the good concept, and you will revise
It's a
your concept
revision.
and learn very well
Yes.
to each other. So it's always good to give explanation, even though it's a one-on-one session. Would you like to conduct any one-on-one session, and you want to explain in some topics, you are most welcome. And always remember that when you start teaching others, your concept will be more clear.
Right.
Okay. So try to prepare one topic, either polymorphism or any Java, OOPS concept, and try to give the session. Try to give the session. I'll give you that opportunity to, take one
Okay.
topic and give it to the students which are newly joined, so that, you get confidence. And
Okay.
that is needed when you go to the client, and when they ask you, like, what is interference, or what is how it is used, what is static variables, all those
Right.
things. If they ask you, then you will get numb and you won't
Yes.
able to answer it properly. But if you
Yes.
have confidence speaking in front of few people, you will get confidence, and
Yeah.
it's easy for you to give answer that time.
Right,
So
right,
just
right.
prepare
Maybe,
and
yeah,
mm,
maybe we can schedule a separate session when you are prepared. Likewise, any people who have attended in the previous batch. So the best way is to present yourself to the new batch, so that because you need to prepare a lot, like even we as trainers, how much ever experience that we carry, we need to prepare, we need to brush up before we talk to you guys, right? So because we can't teach whatever that we would like to teach, right? It should have some meaning every session for that matter. So
okay.
preparation is a must. And once you prepare if you prepare for about 1 hour or 2 hours, for example, you can speak for 20 minutes, maximum 15 to 20 minutes. So imagine the effort that is required for us to present in front of you for about an hour and a half hours, 1.5
Yeah.
to 2 hours, right? So I'm just telling, it looks simple at the high level, but the efforts that goes inside, right, behind the screen, it is a lot of things. So
Yep.
it applies to everybody, right? So for us, it may be the lesser effort is required because we have been doing the same thing. But for you guys, it might require a little bit more of effort and time in terms of time. So in terms of doing R&D, but we encourage such presentations from you guys. So the more you participate, the more we learn. That's what I
Yes.
keep saying for everyone. Thank you, Pallavi. Please,
Thank you, Chavi. Thank you, Anand sir.
You're welcome. This is for Nitya also. Nitya is also from the previous batch. So Nitya, if you like to give any sessions to us and prepare any session for like giving some, giving it to other people also. So you are most welcome.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
Chavi.
Nithya, Nalin, whoever it is, even for the new batch students also, if you
Yeah.
once we are done with the topic, you are welcome to talk for about 10 minutes in the next session if you are confident. So that's how you gain the confidence once you start presenting. So, all right, thank you.
I don't know, Pallavi, one more Pallavi joined, but she left in between. Okay, we'll
No,
start.
I'm over here.
I cannot see you in the list, so sorry. Yeah,
No
Pallavi, go
worries.
ahead.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
My name is Pallavi Agarwal, and I'm like, my native place is Kanpur, but I've been living in Bangalore for last I have lived in Bangalore for 6 to 7 years. After that, I moved to in USA. From last 5.5 years, I have been living over here in USA, California. And I had done BTech from IT branch from India itself. And I've worked as a software engineer for 2 years initially. And later, after marriage, I moved to the manual testing field. Then I moved to USA, then I have to leave my job. And since then, I have been a stay-at-home mom. I have not worked over here, but recently I got to know about the Guru School. I have attended Dave's session, and I got to know, yes, I can do this thing now. So, I was really confused initially, where should I go? I could not even I could not even sure about the career. What should I choose? Should I go for the technical or not? But later, when I spoke to Mr. Dave, so I thought I can do this Selenium automation thing so that I can get into the work now. Thank you so much.
You are on the right track, Pallavi. So since you have the testing background, the BTech, right, the relevant experience in testing, so you are on the right track, and we are there to support and guide you. Okay, whatever the best possible way. And I see,
the thing is, when I moved to I was in the software development, then I moved to the testing, right? I was just doing the UI testing. I wasn't creating any scenarios or test cases. I was just getting it and I was just doing it. So I don't have that concept like how to create the test cases and scenario. I don't have that set of mind, and so that is why I was so confused. Should I go back to the technical field or not? That is why I was so confused actually.
Okay, okay. Since you have the experience, you can experience cannot be replaced, right? So since you have the prior experience on the relevant area, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's just the gap which is making you a little subtle, right? To make it a
Yes.
dicey situation. But I'm sure you'll land, and we'll be discussing all the concepts about the scenarios, test cases, the procedures, the methodologies, the strategy related to testing, and different types of testing, what is bug, etc. in the initial classes that will be taken by Chavi. And I will also brief about it because when we land into the interview, they will not start from the automation. They will talk about how much of knowledge you have in the testing area. So testing first initially start with the manual way only, right? So they will ask how much of what is your approach towards testing? So what is the attitude towards testing? What is the significance of testing? Why we need to carry the testing, and why we give so much of importance for that, right? So it improves the quality. So at the end of the day, right? So we'll teach you the basics. Everybody knows the importance of testing. So we will re-emphasize on what is the approach, how we have to proceed from manual, and gradually we can get into the automation part. So step by step, so that you will not feel the heat of automation, scripting. Many people will have the phobia, scripting, programming. Is it difficult? Can I do the automation? Things like that. So we will take that barrier, take out that barrier from your mind. So from everybody's mind. So subsequently, that's how you gain the confidence, right, Pallavi? I see a lot of books behind your.
No, it's just a background.
So it's just I thought you were reading all the law books.
No. It's just a library background.
Oh God. Okay. So my background is natural. It is not the film.
No, it's my kids'
Okay.
room now. That is why.
So welcome on board, Pallavi, and wish you good luck.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you, Pallavi.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Payal Patel. Payal Patel, would you like to give your introduction?
She did the interview. She gave the interview. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next is Priya. Priya is also from our previous batch.
This is my fresh batch, is the first batch.
Okay.
Hi, Priya.
Hi. This is the first batch, and I joined a week back, and I attended Dave sir's a few sessions on resume making and all. And about me, my name is Lakshmi Priya. You can call me Priya or Lakshmi. Yeah, anything is fine. Like I started I'm from information technology. I completed my BTech in information technology. It's in India. From a hometown like Guntur, and then I got a first job at Bangalore, and I worked there for a couple of years. And my first job is about my deployment support. I worked for Tesco. It's about arm-mounted computer scanning few things. It's like deployment support and environment setup. And after marriage, I moved to Hyderabad, and there I started my testing job. And my testing job is about EMC squares, Viplex testing. The Viplex product, we used to learn that product, and we used to test manual test. We used to write manual test cases, and mostly I had a little experience on shell program. I took a Chimera framework, which is on Viplex, which is on Python testing. And then I written some manual Python scripts on those things. And also I learned few things about Selenium, and our company trained us on Selenium. And after that, my husband moved to California, and I left my job after he moved, and I got a 7 years gap almost. I just have 3+ years experience almost 3.5 years experience in IT. And I tried for H1, I did not get any H1, and I had a kid. And we moved to Canada. After 6 years of his H1, we moved to Canada. And right now I have an open work permit. I'm trying my luck again. And it's almost 7 years gap, and I'm trying my luck again. Right now I want is my confidence back and my skills back. Things which I look is I whatever I see is like I understand it, but I'm not able to explain it, or I cannot able to tell back I know this or that. I don't have confidence enough to tell something. I just want to bring all my skills back, something back after so many years. Like what I know is just for 5-6 years, and I have a gap of 7 years. That's it. Yeah, that's all about me. And I have a kid, he's going to school now.
You have a good experience, Priya, on testing area. So it's just the gap that is making your confidence low. The one thing what I would like to tell is the perseverance, the consistency in learning, right? On that area, since you have a gap, that is actually little, it will bring down the confidence. But once you start learning the basics, right? Once we are strong with the basics of whatever we would like to learn, the testing, the development, Spring, whatever. So it will gain back our confidence because you already worked, and I too worked in EMC, by the way. So it's a good company. Yeah, I'm based out in Bangalore. So I worked for a couple of companies, EMC, Adobe, and Sun Microsystems, and Cisco, etc. So I've been working as a freelance consultant. So it's a very good journey. But once you have the gap, it takes a little bit of time to regain that confidence. So we are there to help you out, and that is what I like. You never give up attitude, right? That's what I like in you. So of course you should have the work permit to work in Canada. It is pretty relatively easy, right? Open work permit. You should be able to work.
Yeah,
So,
I have open work permit, and even my husband got GC approved.
Very
And
good.
yeah, this will help, I think, to start my career. And even if I come back to US, it will be like good thing.
Correct. So that is what the perseverance is key actually. And what else? Like you keep upgrading your profile as and when you learn the new concepts, and broadcast your profile to your known network in the testing space. There are a lot of opportunities in Canada and also in US, and there will be most of the things will be remote jobs also. So you can get into the testing job early next year. That's what in the first quarter of the next year. So I'm pretty confident in that. But only thing is you have to prepare well. All right, we are there to support and guide you. So in order to regain your confidence, so so you have to be more active. That's what we expect from you. All right.
Thank you.
Actually, I
And
want to share
all the
my
only hope I got
yeah.
is after seeing Dave's lectures and all.
Yeah, he's a very good influencer and motivator. So even we are all there here because of him. Yeah.
Even I want to share my short story very quickly. And like I was also working for like 6 years in India. Then I moved to US. Okay, same like my husband got project over there. So we moved there, and we were there in US for 6 years. So that those 6 years, that time there was no like I was on dependent visa, and I couldn't work for 6 years. I have my first child over there. He's US citizen. So when I came back, when his project got over, and when we came back here, I was also in the same situation as today Priya is. So I wanted to work, and I wanted to, restart my career. So it was like, it took me some time. Then that time I started my, automation journey, and I started learning automation so that, I can fill my gap and showcase my automation, career into the company which I will join in like in future. But it take me time, like 1 year it takes me to get into the job. After that, when I joined Tech Mahindra, again, there is there is a struggle that I cannot work as per as their expectations. So it is like once you get into the job, after that also you have to be consistent, and you have to be be on your toes to deliver what they are expecting. So it's like, as Dev sir told, that it's a consistency that you have to show to your client. Sorry, my throat is very bad today, so you have to bear it. You know, after that, like I have my second son, so again I have gap of almost 3 years, and then again I've started searching new job. When he was around 3 years, I started again. So now he is 4 years. I'm working for Sybase for almost like 1.5 year. So yeah, so what I want to say is, always be confident and try to uh, learn new things, and then you will surely get into the job. So don't worry, Priya, you will be fine. And others also, same thing. I think others also have the same story. So I thought I will share my story also to motivate you, and you know, uh, tell you that you can surely get job if you have confidence in yourself. Okay. So next we will have Ramya. Ramya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Chavi. Hi, Anand sir. So actually, my story is also similar to yours, actually. And so start with, I am basically from Bangalore, born and brought up in Bangalore. And I have 5+ years IT experience in Bangalore, and 2+ years experience in USA. I live in California, Bay Area, San Francisco side. So actually, my career started in India, Bangalore. I worked as a software engineering in sporting domain. It's a sports domain, Sporting Minds company. And then I moved to Cerner Corporation, and then I worked there as analyst. And I moved to SLK Software Corporation. There I worked as a senior software engineer. Then I got married and I came back to US. My husband got a project here, so I had like a career gap of 7 years. Then I got my EAD, that is work permit, and then I started like myself. I started to learn online courses, doing on on some of the websites. I just went through, and I did some certifications also. Then I got a job through Wipro, and the client was Apple. I started working for Apple, and that's how I started my career here in USA. And in between, till 2021, I worked in Apple as UAT lead. But my whatever I've got the jobs, I was into totally manual testing. I didn't get the opportunity to work in automation. So actually, it's my dream to to get that knowledge and work on automation, so that in case if I move ahead in my career, like as a lead position, I should be aware of both manual and automation. That will be helpful for me. That's what I think. And I had a second child this year, so I was not able to concentrate much. But now I'm very much focused, and I want to come back with my career as well. So that's the main thing from my side.
It was a very good introduction, Ramya. Inspiring.
Thank you.
So the thing is, so are you currently working or are you on break?
No, actually, my EAD expired. I had to renew it. So now I have the valid work permit. And due to family emergency, I came to Bangalore. I stayed there for a few months. Then I have the newborn baby, second child. So I had a anyway, if I apply also, I cannot join currently. My situation was like that 6 months back. So now I mean I'm on the track. That's what I feel.
Very good. So happy to hear you're back on track. And how long will it take to get the renewal process? Any idea?
Usually they will give for 2 years for some people and 3 years. So I have up to 2 years.
Okay, you got your EAD again,
Yeah,
renewal.
yeah. Yes, yes.
Oh,
It's
okay. Then you are free now.
yes.
I have a friend of mine who worked for Apple, Yogesh Baliga. He's a senior project manager in California, Bay Area.
Okay.
So anyway, so there are certain interesting things that you can learn. For example, since you have already mentioned you have worked for Apple, there will be mobile automation testing areas also, APM and things like that. If you have noticed, right? It is tricky and interesting, but the basics, the crux of before learning the APM is the Selenium Java track, right? So because the framework is based out on these concepts only. Next comes APM. So I really, I'm a sports person. So when you said you work for a sports company, I was a bit excited. And then SLK and so many things, right?
Yeah, my cousin
Healthcare.
brother is a cricketer actually. You might be
Oh,
knowing
okay.
Vijay Bharadwaj. He played.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. He
So
stays in Girinagar, I think.
yes, yes, correct, correct.
I stay close to that the area.
Oh, okay.
I'm in that area only. So
Okay.
okay, well, okay. So we'll connect again. Okay, we'll discuss more offline. So,
Sure.
but because the world is so small,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we will discuss more about such opportunities. Ask him to open an office in US also, so that you all can join.
Sure, sure. Definitely.
Okay.
More people will be interested in sports.
Yeah. I'm a sports person, so I can understand how interesting it will be. Now, today is a FIFA final World Cup. So,
Yes, yes. True.
so, so wish you good luck, Ramya, and
Thank
you will upgrade your skills. And since you have a valid work permit now, you will get into a job. But you should make a choice which job you want to, right? Because you
Yeah.
have the vast experience in different domains. So whether you want to get into a lead role or an automation engineer role, apart from what you do on manual space.
So one
So
quick question actually. So just to understand, as I am not much into IT, I know I had a break and all, right? So how is the market expecting, like, if I go to lead role, right? Do they expect manual and automation, which we need to know, or only manual
yes,
testing is okay?
no, it depends on the requirement again. But as a lead, you should be able to guide and mentor the team members who are working with you, right? So that's the expectation of a lead. As a lead, you should mentor and guide the teams as a small team, which is given to you, right? So you should guide them. You should be coordinate. You should be able to coordinate between your team members to the development teams and the scrum master, whoever you are reporting to. So you are like a bridge. You are like an interface between your team versus the higher up in the management. Of course, you should also do some part of execution, but you should be involved in a strategy work, test planning, test strategy, like whenever there are risks, how do you mitigate those risks, right? So this is the role that you need to play as a lead. So that is the expectation. So anyway, you will learn with your experience, right? So, but if you are clear about how to do the testing process, right? It will not be a very difficult to manage the people with your prior experience, right? You have the experience, you are assigning the tasks, but getting the work done from the team members is also challenging. It's also challenging, not easy, but at the same time, getting the work done is a art, I would say, right? So you will learn in the process, and we are there to guide and support you.
Okay.
Thanks for your introduction. We'll meet again, Ramya.
Thank
We'll
you,
talk
sir.
again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chavi, madam.
Thank you, Ramya. Good introduction.
Thank you.
And good experience also you have. So we expect you also to be in a be in job very quickly.
Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. And next is Rasna. Rasna, would you like to give your introduction?
Yeah.
The
Hi,
name
everyone.
itself
This
is
Rasna.
motivating.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
I am Rasna Sharma, and currently I'm staying in Maryland. but basically I'm from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh, and uh, here I am from last year only. We came here, and in Texas only, and 3 months before we shifted here in Maryland. And I have only 3 years of experience in production support, and now kids are big, so I wanted to job. I got my EAD, and yeah, just my friend suggested go for QA and all, and I heard about GuruSchools, and I heard listen Dave Sir's video so many times to got some motivations. So yeah, I joined this batch, and I just scared from coding. I don't know how to do it. So yeah.
What's your educational background, Rasna?
I did my MSc in mathematics.
Oh, okay. You're good at logical thinking then. Then
Yeah,
it should
yeah,
solving puzzles and the
yeah. I love
logical.
these things. Yeah,
Yeah, good. So
analytical.
programming is also like that. So
Yeah.
what are the steps that you do for to solve a problem? You have to do it in a programmatic way. That's it. That you will be learning in the process. Okay, I know there are a lot of people have the phobia of doing the programming or the scripting. So we'll take you from scratch, from the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, there are options. If you do not want to code, there are options where people can get into a manual testing job also, right? So that is
Okay.
doable. So to start with, and people who are bored of doing the manual testing, they will get into automation, the next level. So there are options actually, right? And it will be an interesting journey. So just to talk, right? Once you start enjoying what you do, then the quality will be different. So of course, the effort is required. Each individual have their own strengths and areas of improvement. I do agree with that. So if you put the effort, it will not be a difficult, because we are here to guide you from the basics, to teach you from the basics. So you will get an idea on how to start when you get into a work, when you get into an actual project, right? So that is how it is. It takes some time, and once you start working towards in the right track, you will definitely feel more comfortable and confident, right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good, Rasna, and welcome to the GuruSchools, and welcome
Thank
to
you,
the
sir.
new batch. Yeah. So next is Trupti. Trupti, would you like to give your introduction?
Hello, Chavi ma'am. Hello, Anand sir. Hello, all. My name is Tripti, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Sorry, this time not able to join with video. Next time I will join with video. I have done MSc from bioscience, and I am from non-IT background. Nothing I don't know. So that's why I joined GuruSchool. So now change my career.
That's
That's
good.
my small introduction.
Yeah, good,
Thank
Tripti.
you.
Yeah, so I mean, initially we'll have that thinking whether we are on the right track, whether we are doing the right things.
Yeah.
It's like a pendulum oscillation,
Yes,
whether we
yes.
are yes or no. So it keeps happening till we get a clarity. So you have done a first step by enrolling into GuruSchools. I'm not saying
Yes, yes.
you have landed in the right track, right? Testing itself. So, but whatever you have the eagerness to learn. That itself is a first step, right? And
Yes,
then
yes.
you will learn in the process what is supposed to learn. Testing, all these things you learn in the process. So we will make you more comfortable, even though it takes time for you to learn what is related to testing. So you learn in the process. For that, you may have to put a little bit more of effort because you are from non-IT.
Yes, yes. Zero experience, nothing is there.
That's the best way, because if you have experience, no, people think a lot of things. So if you don't have experience, we just think and we jump into the water. So that's how we learn. So it's good. You have taken a good, I mean, right decision, I would say, and we are there to help you out and help you, all of you, and especially for the non-IT background also. We are there to support you. Whatever you need the help in terms of learning, we are there to guide and help you, support you.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we will start from scratch so that non-IT people can also involve that how the manual testing and all the test case, how to write the test cases from very starting we teaches. So don't worry about the non-IT people. We start from scratch. But the thing is, you have to put an effort and you have to complete the assignments, whatever I give it to you, and you have to like complete it before the next class so that if next class we are teaching new things, so before that you are clear with all the concept which we have already done in the previous classes. So that effort you have to put. Otherwise we will teach you from scratch, so don't worry about your non-IT people and all those things. So thank you Tripti. I'm sorry. Who was talking about right now? I forgot the name.
Tripti.
Yeah, Tripti.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah. That's why if you turn on the video and introduce, maybe next time we'll be able to connect more. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Chavi madam, just a small interjection. I have another call, so I need to jump onto this, but it's all good. Always remember, I repeat this multiple times. Nobody learns in mother's womb. Okay, so we all learn things, whether it's a crawling. Many of you are blessed with a small infant. So congratulations on behalf of GuruSchools. It's a family. Okay, so we are here to support you. So like you're teaching the newborn, right from feeding, changing, slowly, steadily, they will start crawling, walking. Those are all baby steps. So something similar will happen to you. Repeatedly, Chavi and Anand sir have told you, consistency and persistence. Have a faith in you. Fortunately, many of you have someone on the other in the family working in IT. That itself is like a battle half won. Okay. Secondly, form a group. You are in the group. We're already 70 plus team. Okay. A lot of senior consultants. You have seen even in this class, there are a few people from the previous batch have joined. They have candidly given, shared their experience. That should be a motivation. That should be a good motivator and a positivity for you. These people are interested in relearning the missed sessions which they have. So given an opportunity, all of you can learn. Okay, the word impossible says I am possible, right? So it's all about positivity and hope. If you have the hope and positivity, you can do impossible. Okay, for a simple reason, it's a land of opportunity, particularly US and Canada. Okay, there is a diversity in terms of ethnicity, gender equality, and there are enough opportunities. Okay, so if you have a faith, secondly, please ask questions. If you don't ask the question, the answer is always no. Okay, you're in a group, you have the HR, you have the trainers, you have the other colleagues within this batch. Also, you will form a group. Now you know who have repeated the session before. Now they should be your immediate colleague to ask, right? They will point you, okay, this thing happened, this thing will do, or this thing happened, this thing will do, right? So they should be pointers, because Anand sir and Chavi madam, they should be available say till 1 p.m. Eastern time. So from 2 p.m. to 7 or 8 p.m., your senior consultants along with the HR will help you. And again, from 8:39, again, the trainers will support you until 11:30, 12. So pace yourself well, stay organized. You should know when the trainers will be available. You should know when the senior consultants will be available. You should know when the HR is available. And accordingly, you can always ask for help. Okay, there are enough help available to you. And as I said, it's both the countries are great marketplaces. We are here to spoon feed you, like you spoon feeding the newly born child. We will be spoon feeding you. All we expect you that gulp it, eat it, right? And have a faith, like the small child has a faith for their parents, mother and father both. So will you be. Okay. So thank you again. I have another call which I have to drop to. Otherwise, I'd love to love the session. We are recording this session. So Any questions you have, any concerns you have for Anand sir, Chavi, madam, please ask. If you have any questions for your HR, follow-up questions. Hey, can you give me the repository of the Google Sheet where I can go through the previous archive and how to complete the assignment, other experiences? Ask the consultants who have already attended the training. Thank you again on behalf of GuruSchools. I welcome you all. Our best wishes. Thank you, Anand sir, Chavi, madam, for inviting me. Enjoy rest of
Thank
the
you.
evening. Bye.
Thank you, Dev sir. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. So how many participants are there for batch 10, Chavi? Okay, any idea how many are there? Chavi, are you there?
10. Yeah. There are 10, total 10
Okay.
participants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chavi, I'm also done. I'll have to leave for a family function. So I will leave in now. So it was nice meeting all of you. And thanks for the invite. And we are there to meet again and again. Frequently, we'll meet you till the end of the sessions often, right? So we will keep it more interactive. And this has given me a little bit more energy to participate even more. So thanks for the invite, Chavi. And maybe you can take over. If required, you can continue the session. Otherwise, you may plan for the next session some other day. So depending on your the participants' mood and the time.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sir, I just have a question for answer.
Yeah.
I ask you for the download, right? Jenkinson, should we discuss like later?
Yeah, maybe later because I'm stepping out now, Payal. So you can connect me later, maybe today. My evening today, which is morning, morning for you. All right, you can ping me, and based on my availability, we can catch one-on-one.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have one candidate left, Uma. Uma, can you give me your introduction and then we are done, I think. And I mean, only one candidate is left.
Hi, I'm Uma from India, Gujarat, and right now I'm in New Jersey, USA, and I'm totally from non-IT background, and this is all new for me. That's all.
What you have studied? Sorry, I
have studied like a diploma in arts, fine arts, and I have done 2D and 3D modeling and animation, but it's been like 10 years. So there is also a big gap. So I'm zero there too. So I'm starting new something. That's why here.
Okay.
You should sketch a cartoon picture of mine and send it.
So this is like my plain canvas. You can draw anything here.
Yeah, I know the beauty of the drawing. The artists have the great creativity. By the way, my daughter is also studying Bachelor of Arts in Design and Psychology in Pune, in Flame University. Yeah, so it motivates actually the way the younger generation, they think, they speak, they articulate the things, right? It is amazing. So we have a lot to learn from them because we're all from the traditional old model, but we had to adapt to the new technology, new generation. It's all fun learning from each other. So welcome, Uma, and you are a creative person. Maybe I don't know what made you to join for this track, but we will help you out. So I mean, there are a lot of scope in every area. So even UX, UI designers in IT, they earn a lot actually. For example, if you go to Adobe, if you go to Amazon, right? A lot of UX, UI designers are required, people with your kind of skill sets, right? So there are opportunities, but you have come to the testing track. We are there to guide you, right? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Anand. Thank you, Uma. And welcome all for the first batch. But today, as I said, we are already late, so we will not start our session like technical session. So I just wanted to inform you all that we have batches on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. EST. And I will also share. Wait. I'll also share that from where you can get all the repositories. I hope everybody has the repository access. Whoever has not access, can you tell me? I'll give you right away the access. So these are the, batch wise I have created on this Excel sheet. So everybody hope have access to this. And you will see this is the batch 9. That means the last batch where we have done all the, all the class day wise links is available here. Okay, day wise link is available here, so that you can go through it. I'll create one more, one more sheet of batch 10. Okay, so this is the current batch 10. Okay, so this is the resume link. Okay, when you are ready with the resume links, you will get the linked resume link means there you find some resumes. Okay, I'll open the resume link also here. Okay, so these are the resume. So whoever has not access to the, please unmute and tell me that you don't have access. I think
I don't have the access.
Yeah. Can you share your
email
ID in the chat?
Sure.
Yeah, because Pallavi have joined yesterday only, so I think Amrish, I think you have joined late, right? You are left with the introduction.
Yeah, ma'am. I just joined late.
Yeah. So can you give your introduction, like a quick introduction about your education and background?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Hi, this is Amrish Priya, and sorry for the joining late. Actually, my friend Dimpesh Rana, who's already in a conference call, he just reminded me that you are missing. I thought it's on Sunday, but I didn't memorize that it's on Saturday. So currently I'm working as a test technician in electronic manufacturing company. And as so many people mentioned that they are from the IT, non-IT background. Same here, I'm from the non-IT background. And so we are currently manufacturing the transducer for the aviation, space and the defense industry. And I have to test this transducers and maintain the essential output. So that's my job. But we do have a software-based testing. So I was always thinking about to learn the web app development or just software development, but I'm not finding the classes or training in a weekend or in a weekdays at my my own time. So this is the guru. Then I found through my friend, one of the friend, the Deepesh Rana, he suggests me that I'm joining, and you can join me as well. So that's it. My after the job time and free hour, I can just do it and get a train. So I'm really enthusiastic to join the GuruSchool.
Okay, good, Amrish. Welcome to the group. And
thank you.
So the batches is from, like, as I told you, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9:30 p.m. EST. So everyone try to join it on time so that we can start our session properly. And I hope this is running out of time. So we will start our session from the next class, which is on Tuesday. So is that okay for you? Or
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Hi, Chavi, madam. I have a question. So what is the duration of the class every day from 9:30 EST?
Yeah, 1 hour, 1.5 hour. So that will be
Okay.
enough. Otherwise, or if we have completed some topic or we are left with that topic, we will extend it for 2 hours also. If you all say, but we don't want to stretch and, um, if too many things we cover it on one day, it will be like, we don't understand it properly. So it all depends on you guys that how comfortable you are. I prefer 1.5 hours is more than enough for one session, but we will see how it goes. Okay, so we
Sure.
are not like very strict on 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours. So it all depends like how it will go. Okay, but 1.5 hours you can for now we can say that it is 1.5 hours. All the sessions will be. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And that resume, do we need to attend classes, that resume session which Dev sir mentioned, right? Should I have to start attending that, or once we finish the classes, then I need to update my resume?
See, those sessions are not. Sorry, I have a bad throat. So, see, those sessions are not only resume preparation sessions, those sessions are also your soft skill sessions. Okay, so along with your, as I told to everyone whoever have talked to me, that when you give your interview, this is not only that your technical part is being judged, your soft skills are also being judged when you are talking with someone and when you are giving interview to someone. So those sessions are also soft skill sessions where you learn how to speak. Sorry, bad throat. So yeah, those sessions are also like how you will speak and how you will communicate with your interviewers. Okay, so try to attend those sessions. It's not that only for the resume preparation you have to attend. It's like you have to learn how to express yourself, how to, see, the first question when an interviewer asks you is about, tell me about yourself. This is not a technical part, right? But you should be well prepared of that question, that how you tell about yourself. So that is very important. Okay,
Sure.
so you can attend those sessions.
Okay, thank you, Chavi.
I have a
Any other-
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do I need to register for those sessions, or will I get the link to attend those sessions? How will it go exactly?
Yeah, in that group only, training group, Selenium group, you'll get those links.
Okay.
It is on Tuesdays and Thursdays on your afternoon and evening. Okay, Tuesdays and Thursdays um, in afternoon and evening. You can also ask your HR. Okay, your HR point of contact. Everyone should
Okay.
know who is your HR, and for those sessions, contact your HR. And you can also tell that, can you send me a reminder message just before the session, okay, so that you don't miss those sessions. So they will also do the same, okay. Or
Okay.
tell them to add you in the IT student group. Okay, so in those groups, you have a combined student. All the, as they've told, all the 12 tracks which you are going in our GuruSchools, all the students have been added on those IT group. There, everyone get those links and everybody joins. It's not like only Selenium people join on those sessions. Everyone. So, Salesforce, BA, all those tracks which are going, everybody join those sessions. And, you will also learn that how other people tell about themselves and how they prepare their resume, and also you'll get some ideas about how you have to prepare your resume and other things also. Okay, any other doubt anyone have? So I'm assuming that everyone has the access to the share drive and everyone has access to the um, to the resumes. resumes. Okay, I think I forgot to tell you about the resume. Okay, resume link was. Okay, so these are the automation generic QA resume, and these are the resumes of GuruSchools candidates. So these are all the candidates who have already learned in our GuruSchools. So you can go to anyone's resume and try to prepare your resume accordingly. Okay, but it will be like after 2-3 weeks when you are little bit done with your course, that time you can go through those resume, but you should have access for these. Okay, so Pallavi, have you checked?
Yes.
Okay, I have not given you the link of the resume, right?
I have got it again. Check.
So these are
Sorry, I disturb you. Can you share with me also? Tripti.
Yeah, sure.
Share.
Yeah, I'll
Share
share in the
drive.
chat. Yeah, I'll share the links of share drive and resume in the chat. So just check that whether you have access to those links or not. Okay. Can everybody check that whether they have access to these links or not?
I cannot open it actually. Okay, now I got it.
Okay.
Send in WhatsApp group so we can check.
Yeah, sure. No problem. I'll send it the WhatsApp group, everybody. But just, okay, I'll just send it right now.
A small doubt, Chavi, just
tell me.
Yeah, after watching those resumes, like I want to update mine. After updating mine, should I ask you or others? Can I ask you to check it and finalize it, or I should go with the sir? Like, whom should I get?
Yes, after preparing resume, first you have to check with Dev sir in those sessions. Okay, in those sessions you have to like he'll give you all the company details. He'll give you the duration, how many duration you have to put in a particular project. Okay, so first 2 years should be your manual projects. Okay, and the 3 years basically he gives you all the that how many years of experience you should have. At least 5 years of experience you should have. So first 2 years will be your manual experience, and the later 3 years will be your automation, or vice versa. 3 years also you can put it as manual and 2 years as automation. So this should be like I mean, you can change it little bit according to your comfortability. Okay.
In my scenario, just a small example, I already updated my resume. I have 3.5. Like I updated my resume with 4+ years experience, and I written like two manual and 2 automation, and I want to add 1 or 2 years more. Yeah, I just want to add one more healthcare project, just like that. If I want to add something near the area which I work, like what are the links I have to check for? What are the things I have to check for?
See, these are all projects which are already going on in US, right? I mean, so that you have to ask to Dev sir on those sessions, because he will be the good point of contact to tell you about the projects. See, he'll tell you everything about the resume. I will tell you the roles and responsibility of the whether you have written the roles and responsibility correctly or not. Okay, so that portion I will tell. Rest all the resume, Dev sir will look into it and he look into it very carefully. So when you give the resume to him, just be careful that you have put in it correctly, and he'll check all the resume one by one. So don't worry about that. He'll check and he'll give you the correct correct duration also, correct client also, and everything, every details you will get in those sessions. So that's why join those sessions. And for you, Priya, I think you have good experience in manual, as well as you have learned automation also. So just try to give more experience in automation so that you will get I mean, see, it depends on, if you give good experience in automation, you'll get more calls, right? So try to create your resume as per so that you get good number of calls and you will fit into many areas of, see, requirements come in different things, like they'll ask for more experience in automation, they'll ask for like API testing. Learn those things. I'll
Yeah.
keep you telling that what
Recently, I'm checking like Kubernetes, API,
API.
yeah, and all these things. I also seen also most of the people are asking for about healthcare projects you worked on or not. Yeah, so
So
that's
there
it.
are few resumes where you find healthcare projects. So take those clients and put it in your resume. So it's like that. So yeah, that we will also talk
Are we
further
touching
on.
the topics about Kubernetes or API in these sessions?
No, APIs we take one session, that too in request, as I told to Pallavi also,
Yes.
when she asked me yesterday. We give you sessions, we provide you the information. The thing is, you have to ask us. And maybe we will also learn and give you the information. But the thing is, see, whatever is in our course, it's there in the flyer. So we cover that much. If you need more, if you want to learn more, you're always welcome. But for that, you have to ask us that Chavi or Anand, can we have this session? Can we get one session on Agile? Can we get one session on Jira tool learning? Can we get one session on API testing? Can we get one session on Cucumber, so that we can have some knowledge, that we can say that what is BDD, what is behavioral driven testing, and what is behavioral driven development, and what is, so these things should come from you, because we will teach you whatever is there in the flyer. That is our uh, course of content. Whatever is there in the flyer, we teach you that much. That is bound to us. But when we see the interest in the candidate, that they want to learn more things, then we also give you more information. Even though we don't know, we get some information from outside and then we'll give you. But that zeal should be from your side. Okay. Any other question you have?
I have a question. Is this course is enough for to get into the professional field? Like,
if you talk about only the flyer which I have given you, no.
No.
You
Then
should have the knowledge of Agile. You should have the knowledge of Jira tool. You should have the knowledge of SQL, which is very important. You should have the knowledge for API testing, at least some information about the database testing. So that thing should be from your side. You have to do the self learning. Okay, SQL. SQL is the must. I mean, you cannot ignore SQL. If you are in a automation testing, you should know SQL, little bit SQL. You should know a little bit Agile process. You should know a little bit API testing. You should know about something about the Cucumber, maybe later point of time. Okay. Framework we will be teaching you. TestNG we will be teaching you. Those things we will teach you. So that it's it's enough for you to get into the job. I mean, if you learn those things from your end, and don't worry, we will give you some material. But the thing is, you should ask us.
Yeah, that is what I want to ask. Like by any chance, you guys can provide the material, like which videos should we check?
Yes.
Like there will, like if I want to check those things, right? We'll get so many materials in the on the YouTube, right? But which one is the best for us? I really want to know those things.
That we will provide you in once we cover those topics. We will provide you once we reach in that part. No, like SQL you can start learning now, because SQL is a totally different from what we are doing. But so SQL is W3 schools is the best site for the beginners. W3 school is there. So that is the best thing. We will provide you that link also. Sorry. So or for Agile, I will provide you. I have good videos, so that so those things I will provide you. Don't worry about that. Once we will learn about how the different models of testing. Today we are supposed to cover those models, but already we are running out of time. So from next class we will be taking all those things. So I will be giving you about the agile model methodology and all those things, so that you will learn. And whatever is there, I will give you the videos. You go and learn it. Whatever doubts you have, you come up, ask me. If I don't have answer, I will maybe in the next class we will clear all those doubts. So that way we have to learn together. Right?
Yeah. By any chance, can we meet meet any like the previous student who got the job or who are in the job search, so that we can get to know like what kind of questions they are asking and what kind of knowledge they don't have but they were supposed to have. So can we get to know those things? At
Yeah,
least so that because no, when I was in when I was in job search, right, I had this kind of issues, a lot of issues, I mean, but I almost forget everything. Almost forgot everything, I mean. So like I had a lot of things, like I was totally new to the manual testing, and when I go for the interviews, right, they were asking so many questions, but I forgot everything what they were asking to me. And they, like Jira thing, no, I have worked on it, but not in that elaborated part. I have not done those kind of elaborated thing. It was just a tool for me. I was just reporting the bugs in that tool. That's all I was doing in the Jira tool, right? To whom I have to assign it. Those things I used to do. But if somebody asked me more about that, I couldn't say anything, you know. So that is that is I want to know like what things we were supposed to know and what we are not covering over here, so that I can at least get the external knowledge, right? Externally I can get those knowledge, so that I will be completely prepared for the interviews. So please guide us for that too.
Sure, that we will give you the guidance. And about
Thank
the
you.
Jira, the only thing you have to say that you know Jira. You know how to work in Jira, because Jira is a very simple tool. I mean,
Yes,
that much
that
you
is
have done
why.
is enough. Like you know how to create a bug, you know how to create a story. That's enough. There are so
Yeah.
many things we can do in Jira. We can upload the
Yes,
test.
that is the only part I did in Jira actually. Thus creating the heading and creating the bug and assign it to the designated person who has developed that particular module, right? I just have to assign to that
See,
person. That's all.
always remember that tell to the client or whoever interview you are giving, tell them that yes, you have worked, and uh, if you get if you have not worked also, tell them that I have the knowledge. I can, if I get the opportunity, I'll able to perform it. Okay, because they don't see that whether you have worked or not. They see that what is your attitude. Okay, what is the attitude towards getting into the new things. So because every project is different, every project is having their own way of doing things. Okay, so you have to learn when you get into the project, you have to learn that how you are going to perform your work in that project. So this is always a different experience. This is always a new thing which you are learning when you are doing some project. So they also know that this they will train you. Eventually they will giving you training for that project, and then they will put you into that project. So they just wanted to know that how enthusiastic and how accepting things, how you are accepting things and how you are learning things. So that zeal or that interest of learning you should show to them, then you are sorted. I mean, I'm telling you, because they just see that how positive you are, how you are taking the things, how you are accepting that learning new things. That's all they want from you, because everybody cannot learn everything. That is for sure. You cannot learn everything. Even though uh, I should have 20 years of experience in my age, but as I told you, I have gap of almost 9 years. So I have 11 to 12 years of experience. So I cannot learn everything, even in this experience also. I have learned in between also so many things, but you cannot learn everything, whatever is there in your new project or whatever is there in your upcoming project. But you should always say that I am willing to learn. I'm willing to learn new things. I'm willing to I'm enthusiastic for learning new things, and I can do it when I get a chance, when I get opportunity. That's it.
Thank you.
Anybody has any other question?
Yeah, I have question, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are we are learning from the beginning, and you will give the knowledge about maybe basic level or advanced level, and resume will be prepared by with the professional level experience. If we will face the interview, obviously they will be asked the question on a professional level, because on the okay, we are starting from the beginning, but the interviewer doesn't know. I don't have any experience, so they will be probably asked the question on professional level. So how will we face the interviews?
That we will give you the training, no? Professional level training. That's why we are here, no?
Yeah, I know, but because I have some knowledge about the web development sites, and I keep trying to looking the job, but I have faced a couple of interviews, but they ask so many questions. As you mentioned, we don't know some terminology or technology, so we can answer that. We have a knowledge, but sometimes they are convinced, but sometimes they don't, because the way of speaking, they understand this guy doesn't knowledge about this technology. So I hope you will be guide us to how to face the interview and how to prepare for the.
Basically, they ask you about the scenario based question, right? I mean, if I'm not wrong, what you are trying to say is they ask you scenario based question.
Yes, because we don't have because whatever you put it on a resume, we can learn about maybe Google or somewhere else, but we don't have a complete knowledge about that thing. We can answer them. So I have some knowledge or that kind of thing, but if they will go in a deep, so it's very hard to explain them.
Yeah, so you can say that like, see, Dimpesh, we have to create some strategy in our mind that how, if this question comes, how you will explain it. They maybe ask you that what difficult situation you have faced in your interview or in your project, right?
Yeah,
They might ask you such
yeah.
things.
That's the problem, because because we never work with the this field, and we don't know how to answer that kind of question because we don't have a knowledge and how to that's the thing we're facing
Yeah.
during the
So
interview.
for that, we have to create some situation. You have to create some situation in your mind. Like, suppose if I ask you that what difficult situation you have handled in your project. So you, this is the question. It's very common question. You can prepare it. You can Google it. You will get the answer.
Yeah.
And you can relate it with your project. Okay. Suppose they have said that while creating this script, I mean, once you learn, you will get to know more. Like I'm telling you that hypothetically that while I'm creating one script for my, card, payment of the card, that time I got this challenge, and I overcome this challenge by writing the script, and then I show it to client. He was very happy, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like that. You have to create
The
your
situation too.
situation, and you have to go through those situation, and you should be like point wise, you have to tell that these are the situation, and you
I have
should
a
go
first.
through it, and you should learn it,
Yeah.
mug up again and again, because you know that this question might come to you.
Yes.
So you should write those script. So the next question will be, can you write script for that, whatever you have written? So you should able to write that script which you are
Yes.
saying.
Mhm.
Okay? So it's not like you have to tell this example only. Wherever you
No,
are
no.
comfortable,
Yeah.
wherever you are comfortable, you write that script and then say that this is my, this is my, what you can say is strong point. Wherever
Strong.
is your strong point, bring that interviewer
That way.
to that point.
Yeah.
Okay. You should not say that the correct things. You should say that wherever is your strong point, you should bring them there and then show your strong point to
Yeah.
that.
So
This is a very good question to bring that interviewer into your strong point. Okay.
we'll give the answer with the example, so they will be convinced.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
So can we stop here? I mean, like I have some work. It's a Sunday. So as any other have any anyone have any other question, or we can conclude it here?
Sure.
Okay. I think Rasna is not able to hear from last 20 minutes. Rasna, you can go and check the recording. I'll stop the recording now.